Yeah, I'm minus 86, and this is the continuation of the Trails in the Sky. 20% glitches to throw. Last we left off, finished the palm ground, we unequipped Agate, and he collapsed, and now he's in the hospital. So here we are. So the first thing we're going to do is head out of here and go into the elevator to the first floor. And we're going to exit the factory, down the escalator, and to the chapel, which is over here. We're going to talk to Father Vixen, sorry. He tells us there's a remedy source that he could use in the Limestone Cave. We're going to go to the guild right across here. This is where Zin joins us. As soon as we gain control here, we're going to go see Eric at the Orwell factory, and there's a fairly big menu. There we go. So you'll go here. You talk to this guy first. You'll go to slot. You go to Estelle. You'll unlock slot 5. Same thing for Joshua. So they're all unlocked. You go to quartz. You'll buy 2 attack 2s. You'll go to the other side of the menu, buy 2 cast 2s, 1 action 2. You'll buy 1 sleep. Now you're going to go to menu, go to tactics, battle position. You'll take Zin and put him up here. You'll go to S-Break. You'll change Estelle's S-Break to Barrage, and you'll change Joshua's to Black Fang. Now this is where I said earlier that in the palm grind, on the fight number 8 and fight number 9, it asks you if you want to equip them right away. If you say yes, you don't have to do this. You already said it. You'll go to items, rainbow jelly beans. You'll use 4 of them on Zin. And with Estelle, you'll use 1 to 3 based on how many morales you've used, minus 1. So, for example, if you don't want to think about this ahead of time, just use the allotted amount, which is 3. We're just going to use 1 on her. But as long as she's at 100 CP or more, as you can see at the bottom, she's already full. So as long as she's at 180, you don't need to use extra jelly beans on her. But yeah, no more than 3, which is the strict minimum. Okay. For that, you can go to equip. I usually go to equip first because I often forget if I don't. And you'll put a pearl earring on Zin. You'll go to Orbment, and on Zin, on slot 2, you'll put Seal. Slot 3, you'll put Attack 2. Slot 5, you'll put Cast 2. You'll go to Estelle. S1, you'll put Seal. S2 is Attack 2. Slot 5 is Mine 2. And you'll change your cast 1 on S6 for cast 2. And on Joshua, we'll go to slot 5 and put an attack 2 as well. So many fire-related upgrades on that menu. That's because the penguins fight, which we're about to get to, is completely based on fire damage. Okay. So once you've done that menu, you'll go to E1 from the elevator. You'll want to exit here to Caldia Tunnel, and we'll head to the Limestone Cave, which is the first optional path that has like a sign. That's how I see it. I look at my mini map there. See right here how there's like an orange sign? This is where you go. Okay. Right. There's a bit of text when you get in here, but what I like to do when I enter this cave is I turn my camera 3 times just so I know every time what I'm doing. I think it's the easiest one to use. So 1, 2, 3. You'll walk here. At the fork, you'll go left. Dodge this guy and then go up. Take another left here at the split. And here you'll go up when you can. So up, 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 and that's it. You've made it to the penguin fight. Now the penguin fight is simple as long as you do it right. So you always want to start the fight by spamming Joshua's scrap to get rid of all the mini penguins. So we'll do that. There we go. So ideally they don't get a turn there, so you save some time and get rid of them. There you go. And the way this fight works is pretty simple. So we're going to do everybody's fire spells until the penguin is down to about 2000 HP, and then we'll do Zin and Estelle's CP attack. Or Escrap, sorry. So with Estelle it's Napalm Breath. With Zin, it's Napalm Breath as well. With Ida, it is Flare Arrow, and it also is for Joshua. As you can see, it does a whole lot of damage. This boss has about 6,800 HP. Went about 6,000 after it hit my Black Fang. The reason why we wait at 2000 HP to do the S-Craft is because at a certain level of HP, if you don't kill him, he starts healing, and the healing does 3000, so it just really claws you down. It's a uphill battle to try to kill him if you don't finish him off right away. So let's see here. Sometimes doing these 2 flare arrows will be good enough, but so you can check his HP here. See how he has 2,900, so 2 flare arrows should do about that. We'll see. There, 600, and this one should hit as well, and I'll start my skills. There we go. And that should be enough to kill him. It's specifically Barrage that hits a ton, so if you have like a crit turn with Barrage for Estelle, you can do like 2,000 damage on that fight, or close to 2,000. So look out for that one. And that's for the penguins fight, and then we just have to backtrack. And I like to put my camera the same way and just do the reverse road. So down, down, down. We take a right here. And down here at the fork. And then we'll take a right here around the penguin. Oops. It's pretty rare that they're aggressive like that. As usual, you can force yourself into a normal attack instead of preemptive. Down here at the split, and we're out of the cave. Let me just switch my slide here, because we're done this fight. So now we just have to make our way back to Zeus. Or Zeiss. I'll never say it right. So the first thing we're going to do is we need to go back to the church, so we'll take the elevator to the first floor. go. Down the escalator. Over here. And talk to Father Vixen. And he'll make a serum or a medicine for Joshua. Okay. We'll leave the chapel and we'll go see Joshua, which is on the 4th floor of the factory, so we'll use the elevator again. You turn your camera here if you want. It's the first door right here. And there's a bit of a cutscene here. Both Zin and Tita leave us in this segment of the game. In control here, we will go down to the guild. Okay. And after we gain our characters after this, we're gonna go out to the Ritter roadway, but we do have a small menu to do before we do. So the Ritter roadway is over here. You'll go here. So before you go out, go to menu, go to item, and use 7 jelly beans on Joshua. Just so he's full of CP. And then you'll go to Orbment, Estelle's. Slot 1, you'll put sleep. Slot 2, you'll put shield. That's so she gets her Aerostorm back. And that's it. Then we leave for the roadway, and a reminder that Tita left, so we no longer have Eagle Eye, so the monsters are not showing on the map, so now you have to pay attention to where you're walking. Follow the main path, and we'll have to do this extermination. Alright, so we have a crit turn over there. The reason why I point that out is, in this fight, the way it works is you do 1 blue impact on... Actually, we won't be able to use it in this case. We do 1 blue impact on the wolf, and we do 1 Aerostorm, and we do a Black Fang, but you can skip the Aerostorm if you get to do the Black Fang on a damage bonus turn. The problem here is if you do it too early, then if you do the Black Fang before the blue impact, then the blue impact turn will come much later. So you want to wait till he's casting blue impact, and then you start Black Fang, which is the S-Craft. And the reason why you wait as well is you see how his CP went up to 200. Very important. So as you can see, he does just shy of a full party kill. And that's why we do the Aerostorm. And that's it. So yeah, so blue impact on the bloody party leader, and then Aerostorm and Scrap. Alright, so now that done, we're going to continue to Soldat Road. Let me just switch my slide again. Soldat Road, which is just straight here as you follow the main path. So don't turn there, just stay up here. And here we just want to avoid the fights. A lot of them are straight in the middle of the road, so you have to watch for them. You have to react pretty quickly if you're not stopping. Oh, that one was off the road. That's why I like to put my camera straight like this. I feel like I react better. Okay, good. No encounters. Is this Leiston or Leiston Fortress? We're just gonna talk to Sid and select option 1, and that's about it here. So whenever Sid is close up to you and starts talking, that's when the option 1 needs to be selected. As soon as you can here, leave Leiston. There's going to be a quick cutscene or a quick tick scene as soon as you're about to cross the bridge completely. Which starts faster than holding your button for mashing, so you can do a bit of mashing your confirm button as well here. Doesn't really help. Alright, so this is important. This is where you select option 1 almost all of the game, but here you select option 2. So as soon as it still turns around to face Joshua, you want to select option 2. So our party rejoins here, and we're going to go to Russellholm. We need to grab blueprints. Alright. So I like to go this way to go to Russellholm. Feel free to go the way you want. We'll go the same place as before, up these stairs, and the blueprint is here on the ground. And we'll go back to the guild with it. Once we can control our characters again, we will go to the landing port. And we'll need to talk to Chief Murdoch. This way. Down the stairs. Right, so here comes the ship. So Gustav is going to walk over the boarding pad here, and you'll have to select option 1 when he gets closer to you. It's within the first few texts. Right there. Alright, so this is one of those airship scenes where it can last as long as you want or as slow as you want, as long as you meet the conditions to make the airship arrive at destination, which we will definitely do. So as soon as we gain our controls here, we'll go to 4th floor. So 2, 3, 4, talk to Agate. Leave, go to 3 outside here, and this cutscene will start. This cutscene doesn't start until you talk to Agate. That's the condition. Now, as soon as we gain control here, we'll go all the way back downstairs and talk to Gustav. Here we go. Down over here. I always miss my movement there. He's right here by the box. There's a fair bit of text here as well. Let me switch my slide. Here we go. Alright, this is the last slide or video of the chapter. We're in the final segment. There's just a couple minor things to do here. It's just a text scene with the cat. Alright, so here our characters will come out of the box and show us some maps, and again we'll have to select option 1. Here. Okay, so as soon as we gain control, we'll leave down here. We'll head to the northeast part this way, avoid the fights, into this door. And as soon as we gain control of characters, this little cutscene will do a small menu. An important one though. Right here. So you want to go to Agate, you want to use, like if you have given Estelle her maximum amount of rainbows, which is 3, I only gave her 1 at the time, then you would only have 2 rainbow jelly beans here, which is exact count, so that's fine. So you'll use 1 on Joshua and 1 on Agate. And you'll go to Orbment on Joshua. For slot 2, you'll put a Death Blow 2. And on Joshua on slot 1, you'll put a Death Blow 2. So we can one-shot the Jaegars coming up, move across here, interact with this window. Alright. So we'll gain control of our characters soon and we'll do the Jaegars fight. The Jaegars fight is really simple. We're going to skip turns with Estelle and Tita and we'll do Flicker and Draguna's Edge crafts with Agate and Joshua. So here you hope that your characters get a turn first. This didn't happen. As you can see, they do quite a bit of damage. But if they go first, then you can kill them and they take less turns. So it doesn't matter who you Draguna Edge and who you filter, but in this case I know this one attacked, so I'm going to kill this one. Their turns are pretty far back. So that will use one of the death blows, and then you skip up to Agate's turn. And you use Draguna's Edge. And there you go, that's it. Now, there's a small percentage of chance that Draguna's Edge could miss. If it misses, then you sort of have to do the fight like just naturally, like killing them down with arts. But it's pretty rare. It never happened to me in a run. So after you go in here, go back out the main door and the alarms will sound. And we'll enter a door here. You have to be quick enough here. Well, you don't have to, it's just the guard patterns are a little bit erratic. There's two guards we have to watch out in one encounter. One is really close to the door that we need to enter sometimes. So I like to turn my camera here like this. Go here. As you can see, that guard sometimes is wandering close to the door. Go over here and down the stairs. There's going to be a little bit of an interaction with the Kepuas. And then our characters will leave. Once we go back upstairs, we'll try to leave the same way we entered, and there'll be a bit of text that happens. So right here, oops, just do that. I love running into walls. Now we need to follow the voice. I'm going to talk about this little corner because I get caught in it. As you can see, it looks like it's a flush corner, but when you turn, there's actually a wall right here. So make sure you take like a straight cut here to avoid that wall. Just keep following down here. Okay, interact with the door and enter. Okay, just hold for text here. So he'll let us down into the secret back door and we'll take the boat out, and I believe that will be it. up here and get to the boat, and that's it. When the screen sort of goes into the HD mode, that's when you lose character control, but you can still skip the text which you need to. Yeah, that was the last input besides text to use, so there's a bit of a cutscene or ending scene here where our party separates. And yeah, that means the next videos that you'll be watching, if you continue this tutorial, will be the final chapter. Right, there we go. That's the end officially of the Black Government chapter. Thanks for watching this video, guys.